and welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you are new, my name is Sam and I love makeup, as you've probably already guessed. So at the moment, well, I am filming the 12 holiday makeup looks. Today is the 13th of December. I did miss two videos. Mum life got in the way, and I'm not going to get into that because I did get into it in the last video, there should be two videos going up today. So if you haven't watched the last one, that was me with the Lunar Beauty advent calendar palette, and this one is going to be on the 11th day of Christmas. My true love gave to me the Beauty Bay Dark Fantasy. Now I realise that this probably isn't everyone's typical Christmas palette, but this was a Christmas release for Beauty Bay. It was their limited edition palette. If it is still available, I will of course link it down below for you guys, but I really wanted to use this palette in particular for today. So yeah, let's just dive straight into it and let's create a look with the palette. So, as I said, I was filming every day up until Christmas, but mum life got in the way, so I did miss 2 days. That is why two videos have gone up today. So this is kind of like a bonus video. And then again, two videos will be going up tomorrow. I'm not going to link all my makeup in this video or the next one. So day 11 and 12, I won't be linking my makeup because I've linked it already in the Lunar Beauty. I haven't changed anything. The lips and everything will still be the same when I re-put it back on. So yeah, so all that makeup will be linked in that video. So if you're interested in anything that I might have on my face, just go ahead. You don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but the makeup will be listed in the description box of that video. So yeah, as I said, we're going to play around with this palette today. I've already got a 3 looks, I want to say, a video up with this palette, so go ahead and check that out if you are interested. There were swatches and all sorts and some first impressions. So yeah, I really want to play around with this like burgundy red shade today. I haven't used that one ever, I don't think. So we're just gonna dive straight into it. Might do a bit of like a smoky eye. So yeah, so let's get into it. So I primed with Revlon Candid. Again, that would already be linked in the video on the previous one. So let's get into reality. I'm just gonna pack this all over my eye. Yeah, so mum life unfortunately got in the way. I did explain that in the Lunar Beauty, but if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. Can't remember which. Oh, it's not very pigmented, is it? So yeah, I was gonna do Pat McGrath today, but I think I might do Pat McGrath for the last day, which technically will be today because I am filming back to back to get these videos up for you guys, because I think a lot of people have been enjoying them, so I want to make sure that they're all up and ready to rumble, because I've pre-filmed a couple of other videos, but I wanted to do these ones first. So yeah, that's kind of how it went. Definitely check out that Lunar Beauty one though if you haven't already, just because I did have some impressions on that. It was like a first impressions. So I'm just going to tickle the edges of this. That shadow has packed on beautifully. As I said, we are going to do like a smoky eye today. So I'm just going to start tickling the edges, but I'm going to blend it out with that white shade, which is white, and that is Atmosphere. So it's just a case of packing this all on and blending it out. But I do like to always, if you haven't watched my previous videos, if you are new, I always like to just blend out the edges with the brush that I'm already using. If you can hear that, by the way, that is my rabbit having a drink. Just because it helps when you put the next, especially if you're putting another shadow on top, I keep with the same brush and then I'll go in with the next shadow. I'm just going to take that a little bit under the eye as well. So it took a little bit of packing on, but yeah, I'm happy with how it has gone on so far. Like I said, I haven't used this shade in the palette before, so I'm just going to take that. Try and keep it quite tight. But I wanted to definitely use, I don't know if I've used a drugstore palette in this 12-day. Have I used, is this my first drugstore palette that I've used? If it is, I apologise. And if any palettes that I've used that you're I'd love to know what your 12 days would be, actually. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, I'd love to know, what would your 12 days of Christmas holiday palettes be? You know, let me know. Let me know. Right, I'm going to go in with the Atmosphere shade, and I'm literally going to pack this on to begin with around the edge of that Reality shade. I'm just going to use the Morphe M506, and so I'm just going to pack it on, and then I will start to blend it out, just obviously white and stuff. Small circular motions now, right on the edge of that shadow. And I'm just going to continue to do this until I'm thoroughly happy with the blend that I've got. With Beauty Bay, I don't find them as blendable as other shadows, but I do find that they blend eventually, so they just take a little bit of work. I was quite surprised with this palette. It wasn't my absolute favourite formula wise. I think it's the first limited edition palette that I've ever brought, so yeah, it's not my first Beauty Bay palette, but it's my first limited edition one. I don't know if the formula is much different, to be quite honest. I don't think it is, because the shimmers are very putty like. That's just blended out into like a beautiful like purpley shade. That's what I mean. It does blend, it just takes that little bit of time. But if you're happy to do that, then I do recommend this palette. It is a really pretty palette, as long as you've got the time to sit and blend your shadows. So I'm going to go match up the other eye now, and yeah, and we will be back. This is literally, I'm just doing something super quick, and we will be back to put some shimmer on the lid. So that is both eyes on and blended out. I'm really not that mad at that at all. I quite like it. It's definitely going to be more of like the grungier Christmassy makeup look, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So I'm going to prime with NYX Glitter Glue. I couldn't find this in the last video, but I managed to find it. I'm not going to prime, sorry. I'm just going to put some on. Honestly, my head is literally all over the place at the minute. Christmas has taken over my life. So I'm just going to put some of this all over the lids, just to give it that little bit of a nice tacky base. Now I was going to go in with the shade Distortion, which is this shade here, which I still might. I'm just not too sure if it's going to pop. So I might go in with the shade Hack, which is like this beautiful like pinky colour. Then I could have gone in with green. I don't really know. There's so much you could do with this palette, to be quite honest. But no, I'm going to go in with the shade Distortion first and see kind of how that picks up and how it applies over the top of this red. I'm just not too sure you're going to see it. Let's have a look. Yeah, you can barely see. It's there a little bit, but it's just not there totally. I will apply some just to this outer edge though, just so it gives it a little bit of something. But I'm going to go in with the Hack shade, which is more like a really nice like pinky icy white colour. You should just make this pop. Oh yeah, it's so pretty. Yes. Obviously it has a really nice like purpley burgundy base to it, so it's just gonna, oh, that's so pretty. It's definitely got on like more of like a silvery type, but it's very pretty. Yeah. I'm gonna go and do the other eye, and then we will be back with the finished look. That's kind of how we're looking, and I'm not mad at that. Really nice, it's very pretty. It's just a nice easy smoky eye, and I know that this palette was really popular, so if you do have this, and when I turn, like that pink just kind of catches the light. It's really beautiful. I really like that. So yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to include this palette, as I know, especially for us UKs, it was really popular, so hopefully it'll just give everyone a bit of inspiration when coming to use this palette, especially over the festive period. And that is just such a sparkly, pretty shimmer. It's so beautiful, and because the purple's underneath, it just gives it that beautiful purpley pinky reflect. I'm really not mad at that. For the inner corner, I'm going to try the matte white. I'm not too sure if this is going to work or not, but we'll try it. Okay, it's not like popping white in your face. It's not the best matte white in the world, but it's definitely there. It's okay. It's not amazing. Let's see if we can. You can definitely pack it on, and just there. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. So yeah, I do normally do a shimmer in a corner, but I thought because I've done shimmer all over the lid and we are quite popping, I would leave it. So I'm just going to go and apply mascara. Again, I'm not going to do lashes because I'm doing 3 back-to-back videos. So lashes I will do in the final look, but you know what lashes look like. They amp up a look, they don't amp up a look. It's just totally up to yourself. Some people don't even like to wear lashes, so I like to keep it basic and simple, to be quite honest. And half the time I don't even get the time to apply lashes myself. So yeah, gonna go and finish the look and we will be back. So this is the completed look for day number 11. As always, let me know down in the comments what you think. Like I said, everything is the same as the previous video. I used the Thrill Seeker mascara, the Benefit lip tint in the shade Cherry, the Jaclyn Cosmetics Smooth Bronze in the waterline, but everything is linked in the Lunar Beauty video, so please go ahead and check that out if you are interested in anything that I have on my face today. And yeah, I really like this. It's definitely more of the grungier tone, sort of Christmas look. This is, in the name, it is called Dark Fantasy. Would I say it's a Christmas palette? Oh, there's a lot of kick up in this palette. Would I say it's a Christmas palette? I don't know. It's not my typical Christmas palette, but I kind of like the fact that it's not your typical, you know, greens, reds, blues, purple. It is, but it's darker, grungier. Like, it's just a really nice spin on it, I think. So I think they definitely did well with this palette. I don't think it's done as well. I'm pretty sure this is still in stock. This will be linked down below, but I'm pretty sure this is still in stock. So I don't think the Colour Story has done as well as previous ones in the past, like their Wilderness palette and stuff like that. I know they discontinued, and was it like Book of Magic, I think. I mean, I look back and I'm like, I really wish I was into makeup then, because I would have loved that palette. But I don't think this Colour Story has done as well as some of those other ones in the past, so I do believe that this is still available. So if it is, I'll link it down below. If it's not, I do apologise. So yeah, that is the rest of the video. I think that is everything I need to say today, and let's get into the final look on the 12th day of Christmas holiday makeup looks. Bye.